So, Metal Gear Solid. Or no, just Metal Gear. The first game in the series. First game in the series. Graphic wise, maybe a little bit dated. Story wise, there's not much story, right? But you know what? Other than that, I think I'll put it in B tier because it's a good entrance to the. It's a good entrance. Like it's the beginning, right? And a lot of stuff in the game are ahead of its time. So as far as the whole series goes, Metal Gear. First game, Metal Gear game, B tier. Right? I think. But I would go, hold on, let's change this a little bit. Let's move this. Move this here. Because I think Metal Gear, I'm going to put Metal Gear 2 above Metal Gear because I think it is slightly better. There's like some better mechanics that Metal Gear 2 has, but I would put both of them in B tier. Metal Gear Solid 1, the first Metal Gear Solid, I'm going to put that in S tier. Maybe that's a bit thing, but it was like honestly the charm of the game. I'll put that in S tier. Right, that's S tier. Metal Gear Solid 2. Where do we put Metal Gear Solid 2? I think Metal Gear Solid 2, I think like level design wise, it wasn't very like, it was basically like, you see, you know, like the fucking home base there, the mother base. It was basically like playing the whole game on that. There wasn't much variation to the levels. Everything kind of looked the same. Story was kind of confusing. Story was a little bit confusing. So I will put that game in B tier, but I'll put it ahead. I'll put it ahead of the original Metal Gear Solid games. I think it was like, you know, gameplay wise, it was better. It was more fun. So we'll put Metal Gear Solid 2 here. Right. Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater. Where do we put that game? Some people might consider it S tier. I think I might consider it S tier. I thought it was very good. I thought the story was very good. I thought the gameplay was very good. It was a fun game. So I think I might put it S tier, but I think I'm going to keep the original Metal Gear Solid above it because there was a charm to Metal Gear Solid, the first one, that I really enjoyed. Unlocked a new sleep tool. So we're going to put Metal Gear Solid 3 here. It's also just a fan favorite game. So yeah, we'll put Metal Gear Solid 3 there. And the first horror you remember? Really? Do you not remember Yeah, I guess it did was the first like fucking treacherous woman. I'm trying to think. No. The Metal Gear Solid had a treacherous woman, but she was only on the codec. You didn't actually see her in game, but she was the person who infected you with fox dye. You remember the whore from Metal Gear Solid 4? Her? All right, next game, Metal Gear Solid 4. What are we going to consider Metal Gear Solid 4? I enjoyed Metal Gear Solid 4. I enjoyed the gameplay. Um, I enjoyed it more than Metal Gear Solid 2. Um, but I think I'm going to put it in A tier. I don't think it's better than the original ones. 4 was the young one. No, 4 was Old Snake. Old Snake. We have an ad break coming in, but we're going to continue waffling. So we're going to put Metal Gear Solid 4 here. The young whore. Metal Gear Solid 4 was the doctor. Remember the doctor who fucked Otacon in the helicopter, and then she was a bitch. Now we have Peace Walker. Peace Walker. Where do we put Peace Walker? I think let me think here. I don't want to lower these two to C tier because I think these two have an important place story-wise in the series. So, I'm going to put Peace Walker below Metal Gear Solid 2. I think. We're just going to just put a peace symbol because I'm not typing that all out. All right, there's Peace Walker. There. I would have it below Metal Gear Solid 2 because I think gameplay wise, like the story was good. The story was good. And I think the story of Peace Walker was better than Metal Gear Solid 2. But I think the gameplay and just the grindiness of like what you had to do was not my cup of tea. So that's where I'll put Peace Walker to make it look more natural here. Now Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 5, the one we just played. We're gonna put Ground Zeroes in with Metal Gear Solid 5 because it's basically the same game. It's basically one game. Um, I think I will put Metal Gear Solid 5. I'll put it above Metal Gear Solid 4. I think I'll keep it in A tier. There was like I didn't like that there were some unconcluded things, but I think the storyline. I think it was very like there was like a good emotional. I should put it in S tier for Quiet Alone, but then she dies. She dies off screen, but she fucking dies because there's not going to be any games that bring her back because she's fucking dead, and Kojima's not going to be making any more games. So we're going to put Metal Gear Solid 5 there. I liked the story. Story was good. There was unconcluded things that I didn't like. I didn't like that something were unconcluded. Gameplay was good. So I think this is my ranking. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a fair ranking of the games? I'll put D for didn't play. I'm not gonna play. Not play. I played a little bit of Portable Ops. Sucked. So Portable Ops, no. Played a little bit of it. Kind of sucked. And I'm not gonna play the other games. So we're not just gonna put anything in there. There's our ranking. Metal Gear Solid was my favorite. Like just like the charm. I loved the charm of the game. It was silly. It was silly. It the whole series is great. I enjoyed the whole series. I enjoyed all of these games. But this is just how I'll rank them. From my favorites. Metal Gear Solid being my least. Metal Gear, the first one, being my least favorite. Metal Gear 2 being my second least favorite. Metal Gear Peace Walker being my third least favorite. Metal Gear Solid 2 being my fourth least favorite. Metal Gear Solid 4 being my fourth favorite. Metal Gear Solid 5 being my third favorite. 3 being my second favorite. And Solid being my favorite. Going over it that way, that's how I'm ranking them. So there we go. There is our tier list. Oh wait, I forgot to put Revengeance in there. Oh well, it's gone. Revengeance was really good. Revengeance was really good. I'll put Revengeance. Where would I put Revengeance? I liked Revengeance a lot. Story-wise, it wasn't as strong. So I would keep Revengeance in B tier. But I think Revengeance is going to be a high B tier, low A tier. I think. So I would have it. Revengeance is going to be. Let me think. Oh, Davis, you just missed the tier list. I did it. I beat it. I was just making a tier list of the games, but I just deleted it. But before even ranking Revengeance, I'll put Revengeance above Metal Gear Solid 2. I'll put it above Peace Walker. Will I have it? Would I have it above? I think Metal Gear Solid 4 I liked better than Revengeance just for the story wise, but it might be. It's close between Metal Gear Solid 4 and Revengeance. You missed the tier list, yeah. Well, to go over it, did you do a tier list for the boobies? Oh, hold on. Can I go back? I didn't save it. It's gone. All right. Let's go back. Okay. Tier list for the boobies. All right. Tier list for the boobies. Metal Gear Solid, there was no boobies. D tier. For our first Metal Gear, D tier. Metal Gear 2 had female characters, but there were still no boobies. So D tier, but it had physical female characters and they kind of had models. So we're going to put it above. Metal Gear Solid 1. We had our friend Meryl. You guys remember Meryl? Well, let me get an image of Meryl up here. I'm trying to find from the actual game. Here we go. Here we go. We have Meryl, right? So she has like a nice little pointy pear here, right? She has like a a pear. You can see a little nipple poking through. We kind of like that, so we're gonna put Meryl in. Where are we gonna put her? I think. I think we'll put her in B tier. I think. Yeah, I think B tier. Maybe we'll move her. Maybe we'll move her. But for now, she's in B tier. Right. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2. What female characters do we have in Metal Gear Solid 2? Oh yes. We have we have Olga. We have Olga. She she's got something there, but they're not like, they're not outrageous. So we're gonna put her below Meryl because Meryl still has the nipples poking through. Uh but and also Metal Gear Solid 2, we have what do you call the other lady woman in that game? Fortune. So Fortune, what do we think of Fortune? Fortune's got some good definition, I think. Welcome in, Tim. So we have Fortune here. You see Fortune, right? She has some definition. I think like because like we got like a bit of, it's her armor. She's like they're covered, but like also like yeah. There's not much to the imagination really. So you know we'll burn an A tier, right? But I think we'll leave her like maybe here for now, right? But then again, no, I might, you know what, I might, because I kind of think like, I think like you have to leave a bit to the imagination in a way, and that's like kind of like, yeah, we're gonna put her at low B tier. We're in low B tier, right? Metal Gear Solid 3, right? Eva, Eva. What do we think of Eva's boobies? I think she's. I think we're gonna put her in A tier. We're gonna put Eva in A tier because there's plenty of options for zooming. We're gonna put her there. We're gonna put Eva there. Um, we also have the boss. The boss. When she in the final fight, and I think actually, I might rank the boss's cleavage a bit higher than Eva's cleavage. Is that outrageous? Is that outrageous? I think I might do it. What do we think? Leave the boss alone. What do you mean leave her alone? I'm gonna rank her. I'm gonna rank her above Eva. I think because like it's like a tasteful amount of like cleavage with like. Isn't she a mentor to Snake? Yes, but that does not save her. That does not save her. Metal Gear Solid 4. She gives heavy MILF vibes. All right. Big Mama. Big Mama. Honestly, Big Mama, I think, like, she aged well, but we're going to rank her below her younger self because she seems to have lost a little bit of the perkiness that she had. Well, like Big Mama, right? Big Mama, right? You're saying if we can't rank Eva, we can't rank Big Mama. Like if we can't rank the boss, we can't rank Big Mama because Big Mama literally birthed Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. I'm keeping well out of this. Okay. Metal Gear Solid 4. Who else? We also had Meryl in Metal Gear Solid 4. But she had her boobies covered the whole time in that game. So Metal Gear Solid 4, Meryl. Sorry, Meryl, but you are getting you're honestly getting below. You're getting below the pixelated games because you decided to do that. Okay, Metal Gear Peace Walker. Strangelove. Dr. Strangelove. Dr. Strangelove. Oh, we forgot. Well, we've already moved on to Strangelove, but let's go. Strangelove goes below Meryl because she's wearing a collared shirt. But you could respect her and put her in S tier, but nah. She also fucked Huey, so that like makes her lose so much points. But anyways, Metal Gear Solid 5, we forgot a really important character. Or 4. What's her name again? I forget her name. Naomi, right. Naomi. What are we doing with Naomi? Right? Naomi. She was the rat. She was the bitch. She was the whore. Honestly, I'm going to rank her. I want to rank her between Big Mama. I want to rank her between both Evas. So let me drop her here real quick. Let's move. Oh, I lost a bit of the... Just move it like that. I think we'll do that, right? Now, also we missed all of these characters. We're gonna rank them as the one person, but these characters. Hold on, these characters from the bosses, These chicks, S tier. I'm putting these in S tier. I loved those scenes. Those were nice, like little rewards for beating the boss. We're gonna put them in S tier, but we're gonna put her like maybe like here. This is all of those. All of those. Okay. Because like you beat them and they're like writhing all over the floor and stuff, you know. All right. And there was plenty zoom potential during those. All right, Metal Gear Peace Walker. Do we want to put Paz in during Peace Walker? She's 20, but she's pretending to be a 16-year-old. So I don't know if that's like kind of fucked up to even add her to this list. I think we're gonna pass up on Paz because I don't like the idea of ranking someone pretending to be a child, honestly. All boobies matter, don't discriminate. If you add Big Boss and Big Mama, she needs to be added too. Paz. She doesn't got much. But you know what? That's not that there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're gonna put her here. C tier, yeah, we'll put her in C tier. You're right, Davis. You're right. You're right. Like, there's no zooming. There's no zooming in there either. There's no zooming. Paz goes C tier. Easy. There's no like. It's like if you can't zoom, C tier is like a neutral. Yeah. Okay. Metal Gear Revengeance. There's only one female character in that game, to my understanding. And it is... what's her name? Mistral. Mistral. I'm honestly tempted in putting her in S tier, but there's no zooming in this game. There's no zooming in this game. This game does not have zooming. No, we're not putting Sonny in. Sonny's an actual child. We're not putting Sonny in. Sonny is safe, but Sonny's mother's there. That's where Sonny's mother is. So assuming Sonny grows up, she's probably going to take from her mother. There's Sonny's mother right there. But we're not putting a child in here. An actual child. Anyways. Mistral. I'm going to put her here. There's plenty that you can't zoom, but there's plenty eye candy when we see her. Especially like when the robots are holding her ass and stuff. That's us with Revengeance. So Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 5. What female characters are there? We have Paz again. Right? We have Paz again. But I think we're keeping Paz. We're going to keep Paz in C tier. I think. Or honestly, she might lose rank in this game. She might lose rank, so we're going to put her below what she was in the previous game. because she's wearing like a binder. And without further ado, you know where this is going. You guys know where this one's going. You know who it is. You know where she's going. Saved the spot for her. Now, is there anyone I am missing? Is there any female characters? I guess we'll get... Hold on. Oh, Emma Emmerich. Emma Emmerich. There's no breast to see at all with Emma. Kodak people don't count as well. If you're only in a Kodak, you don't count. Emma Emmerich is getting ranked below Paz. She don't got nothing. She don't got nothing. Blade Wolf. Oh, actually. Sniper Wolf. Actually. Sniper Wolf. Ooh, I forgot about Sniper Wolf. Sniper Wolf. You know what? I liked Sniper Wolf. I think we might rank Sniper Wolf above Meryl in the first game here. Hold on. Right? I think that's fair. Let me change this to just chatting. Okay. So, who else we have? Let's get the Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear 2 characters out of the way. What were their names? Oh, wait. There was May. There was May Lee. Right. Mei Ling. I want to put Mei Ling in S tier. Honestly. But I'm not sure if that's fair. All right. What do you guys think, right? Mei Ling does not show anything. This is what she wears in Metal Gear Solid 4. This is like, she's in the Kodak in the other game, but she actually appears. But she's just a good character, you know? And she's not up to any no good. Like, we should put her, like, maybe we put her in C tier if we're just ranking them off of their physical appearance. But I think, I think, like like if we're I think we can put her in A tier, maybe A tier, right? Low A tier. I think we'll put her here. Right, that's where she goes. Um, did you enjoy the Metal Gear Solid series a bit too much? Maybe I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. All right, Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear. What was the characters' names? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's Holly, right? So we don't see any of Holly really. So I don't know if we should count her because this is all she is in that game is just this, right? This is just all Holly is. So do we count her? Maybe not. But we'll put her below here. Who's the other character? I'm trying to see Metal Gear's 2 characters. What was the other girl called? Gustava. Yeah, she doesn't have any like anything really. Well, actually, it's like even hard to find. Oh, actually, hold on. We've got portraits. Or oh, actually, Holly might be fucking getting an upgrade, guys. Holly might be getting an upgrade. Check this out. Huh? All right, Holly's getting an upgrade. She's going into B tier. And then we have Gustava. Gustava, there's not much to be seen, so Gustava's going down here. And that's our tier list, guys. At some point, gotta make a tier list of Metal Gear protagonist asses. Put Raiden from. Well, that might be for a female streamer to do. But yeah, that's our tier list, guys. What do we think? What do you guys think of the tier list? I think we've done pretty good. I think we've got a good tier list. I'm trying to think if there's any other characters that I forgot, but I don't think there is. Like we have we have Naomi there. She's in the first game, but she's only on the codec. You only see her face. We established that Sunny is not going in this list because she's a child. Yeah. I think we've concluded this, right? Right? Anyone object to any placements? Feel free to let me know now or forever hold your peace. Next up, Madu cancelled for objectifying every female character in the whole Metal Gear series on Twitch.tv and making a tier list.